New condo rules. Fannie Mae Freddie Mac are changing their condo rules.
Yes.
And essentially what they're doing, listeners, and why should you care? Okay, if you don't live in a condo, you might not live in a condo now, but you might downsize into a condo later. So you might want to pay attention.
Or your kids might buy a condo.
Or your kids might buy a condo, or you might want to buy a condo as a second home someplace. So this is kind of important. Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac are basically, I'm gonna cut it down, Cliff Notes version. That's how I got through.
Keep it simple.
That's how I got through high school.
Exactly.
Without those black and yellow books, forget about it. But they are basically putting a push. I think it's greater than 10-unit condos.
Yes.
Okay. They reduce the requirements on smaller condos, and they put a bigger onus on the larger condos to have a greater amount of cash in your reserve accounts.
Over and above the budget. So if it's a $1 million budget and they've been spending $1 million, they're saying you need more money on hand in case next year goes up. The reason is your borrower will get a letter called a special assessment. They're paying $1,400 a month for their mortgage, and all of a sudden they got to find $300 a month, and they don't want to have foreclosures. So they're making a mandate. I think it's hurting borrowers, but they're making a mandate and saying you need to have more money. If you're going to get approved for your loan, we want more money in that association.
And here's why. Everything is more expensive.
Of course.
So
cost of everything.
Cost of everything.
Yep.
So
Insurance.
if you think your homeowner's insurance is
Right.
expensive, try insuring a 50-unit condo building.
Yeah.
Forget about it.
If you even can. Yeah.
Well, you can. You're going to pay for it.
Right.
Did they put in? They said more money, but what's more money, right? $1 million. That's
No,
like
but-
$2 million
but
is
what
more
I'm
money.
saying-
Is
but
there a
here-
percentage of more money that they're
Well,
requiring?
here's what it is.
Yeah.
David does this every day. Underwriting, okay? Your people have good income. Right now, I would categorize the current condo purchase market, and I get the calls every day. The lender is underwriting you and your salary and your debt, but they're underwriting the
building.
association, its creditworthiness. So now they have two customers, and they had one. I had a lender tell my new buyer, go to the next meeting, even though you don't live there, and ask them to start paying more. You think you'll have nice
luck.
elevator rides?
No.
Thanks, Joe. Hi, new neighbor. Yeah,
It's happening.
This just happened.
Well, it's
Okay.
going into. I'll have more
Right.
information
Okay.
next week.
it's on the web.
But it's going into effect at the end of the year.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
And probably what will happen, because typically what happens when something this major comes out, they push it back a little bit, right?
Okay.
We're gonna extend it for another 3 months, and then you're gonna be into Christmas, and then they'll extend it another 6.
Or adjust it a little.
I don't
But
know.
either
Right.
way, they are now evaluating the creditworthiness of your association as much as they care about your ability.
so they're pulling financials on the building. Have they always done that?
Yeah, but they always did, but now it's really intrusive. In other words,
Wow.
what do you have in the bank over and above what you're going to spend next year?
So even if the law didn't happen yet, they're already doing it.
They're
doing
already
it.
doing
It's
it.
called
Yeah.
the lender questionnaire.
Got it.
But they're going deeper now. Okay, they're
Way
making
deeper.
it more stringent to get bigger condo buildings.
Right.
So
approved.
unless you have a cash offer,
No, we get killed on these deals because it can be denied like on day 29 of the 30-day mortgage contingency.
Or you go with a portfolio lender that has a
Right.
higher rate and doesn't care as much. But
Right.
Fannie and Freddie, Fannie Mae, Freddie
Right.
Mac, FHA, VA,
Well, they do. Yeah.
all the agencies are clamping down
Right.
on the condos.